If I'm an advocate for anything, it's to move. As far as you can, as much as you can, across the ocean or simply across the river. The extent to which you can walk in someone else's shoes or at least eat their food, it's a plus for everybody. Open your mind, get up off the couch, move. And so following the late Anthony Bourdain's advice, I am moving. I am going to New York City to start a new chapter of my life. And for real this time, I'm not just going there for the summer or for a few weeks. I am going for probably quite a while. I just signed a lease on an apartment, and I'm very excited to show you guys the journey that I took to find this apartment in this video today. This is the video you guys have all been waiting for, my New York City apartment hunt video. Today is Wednesday, the day after I went on the apartment hunt in the city with my mom. Yesterday was a whirlwind. We saw a bunch of apartments. They had a lot of character. The same goes for basically any apartment hunt. You know, there's places I liked, there's places I didn't like, but at the end of the day, it's my first apartment. I'm just starting out living in the city. So, you know, beggars can't be choosers. And New York is expensive. Luckily, I have done a lot of saving. I have a lot more details for you guys about what I'll be doing there and my situation and all that are going to be coming soon once I finalize everything. So basically the process was I contacted a bunch of realtors on Streeteasy.com or via Streeteasy.com. This is not an ad for Streeteasy.com, but it was a very, very, very easy approach to looking for an apartment. You know, I just typed in the area I wanted because I kind of knew the areas I liked, you know, based on past summers living there and such. I ended up choosing a place in the Hell's Kitchen area, which is a part of New York that I really have grown fond of over the years. Going into the apartment hunt, I knew that I wanted a place with a lot of character. Obviously, a lot of people say that. I didn't see myself living in somewhere super modern, super updated, you know, obviously with my price range and of course, the fact that it's my first apartment, I didn't really feel like I needed something super, super perfect for my first place. I kind of just got a feeling when I saw the place that I ended up going with that it was just gonna be my place and that was gonna be it. I'm definitely an overthinker to an extent, but when it comes to making choices with like tangible, physical things that aren't human beings, I'm pretty good at that. So yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to see my journey with the apartment hunt and everything. I'm really excited about the birth of this new series on my channel, you know, the apartment hunt, apartment decorating. I'm definitely gonna show you guys a tour and keep you guys updated the entire way. And I'm also really open to hearing your suggestions of how I should decorate and really any suggestions you guys have for me. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive on into my apartment hunt. So we kicked off the morning with the first property, which was the cheapest place that I had on my list of places to see that day. I knew based on the price that it would be a smaller property. It was a pretty easy walk up. I believe it was on the 3rd floor. Yep, I think all the places I toured were on the 3rd floor, which is funny. So when we walked in the door, the realtor actually had to stand behind the door to let us in because it was that cramped of a space, or like a walk-in space. I was picturing myself, you know, having to open the door and standing behind the door while my friends came in. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I deserve a perfect apartment right now as a recent college grad. Anyway, so I was willing to look past that. So pros of this apartment, I really loved the fact that it had nice original hardwood. It seemed very, very original to the point where it was like very vintage looking, and I liked that. I liked how much of a blank canvas it was. It seemed like I could really work with the walls, you know, put up a lot of cool art. It also had a bathtub, which was something I really, really wanted. I was very, very hell-bent on getting a bathtub, having a bathtub in my place. For cons, I really hated the door situation, how you had to stand behind the door to let people in and you couldn't even really see them as you were letting them in your apartment. That was kind of a downside for me. It was very, very dark in there, kind of eerie. It was facing another building. Like you couldn't even really see anything besides, you know, brick outside your window. So that was a con also. And it had this like fan going outside that seemed like it would be really loud at night. So that was the first apartment we toured of the day. Not a bad experience, a very good way to start out the day. And then at 2:30, we had 2 other showings. The first of the 2, so the second place I toured that day, was a pretty updated apartment, also in Hell's Kitchen.
I could get up off my floor again. I still take walks at night. It's blinding in street lights. A shot with wet eyes, roll sleeve shopping pants. Ain't no put on a show. I got a dream to go. We will take it hours, strung out again. We are gods as magicians, yeah. 'Cause I never really lost secrets.
So some pros for this apartment. Number 1, it had a bathtub, which as I mentioned, I really, really wanted. Number 2, it had a window in the bathroom, which is a really, really nice bonus. Love a nice window in the bathroom to kind of air out, you know, the steaminess and such, and just also give some natural light in there while I'm doing my makeup. I also really loved the granite countertops in the kitchen. That was a added bonus as well. This was the most expensive property that I visited out of the 3 that I'm going to share with you guys today. I can't really think of any distinct cons about this place. I guess I didn't love the way that the walls were kind of jutting out. It was kind of an awkward wall situation. Like I didn't really know where I was gonna put things in there. But overall, not a bad apartment. I really liked the area, really liked the make of it. The next place that our realtor showed us, which was property number 3, was not too far from the second property. So we took a really short cab ride and went to the 3rd place. So for apartment number 3, we're gonna start with the pros. I loved the area that this place was located. It was kind of, the avenue that kind of ran this way had really nice bars, restaurants, seemed like it was kind of a happening area. But apartment number 3 was located kind of on a cross street that was much quieter, but still, you know, relatively, you know, catty corner to this street that had a lot going on. I'm the type of girl who can really really appreciate some exposed brick. So there's exposed brick in the kitchen of this place and in like the living room-ish area, or whatever you would call that, the second room. And then also in the bedroom, they had exposed brick as well that was painted this really, really crisp white color relatively recently. I think it was like fresh paint. This place was in between the cheapest place and the most expensive place, so it was somewhere in the middle, which was good. It was a pretty good price. The fresh paint was great. Also, the kitchen was very extensive in terms of how big it was, and it had so many cabinets. It had a million cabinets. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna put in there. I guess I'm gonna put my shoes in there, kind of like Carrie Bradshaw. It also had 2 closets, which was a lot of space. Cons about apartment number 3, I guess maybe aside from one being there is no bathtub in apartment number 3, which, you know, kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop. It was a very, very small bathroom. But as everyone says, it's pretty difficult to find a bathtub in New York City, especially one that is big enough for you to fit inside. So yeah, that was a con for that place. But besides that, I really did not find anything wrong with the third place. So that was my little reflection on the 3 apartments. I feel like I'm on House Hunters right now, but my own House Hunters that I directed myself. I'm sure you guys are curious about which apartment I chose. Success! We just picked an apartment. This is the look of relief, happiness, excitement, all in one. So I ended up going with apartment number 3, which was the one with the nice exposed brick, no bathtub, but everything else was there. Really great lighting, great location. My parents are thrilled. They feel like it's a safe area. And overall, I'm just so excited to get started on the process of decorating. I go up this weekend to finalize things, get the keys, move some stuff in. So I'm excited to take you guys along on that journey as well. So yeah, that is it for this little update video. Like I said, if you guys have any suggestions for me in terms of decor, or just any sort of suggestion at all, please give me a comment below. Remember to keep things constructive because guys, this is my first place, my first move. You know, guys, be kind. I'm still a newbie at all this. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoy and I'll talk to you guys next time.